Shut up already, Tess. Tess Holliday wants us to believe that she was diagnosed with anorexia and she is in recovery. I'm not here to tell you whether that is true or not. Heck, I'm not even licensed to diagnose anyone. My job here is to call out bullshit, and this right here stinks. Tess Holliday is known for being a morbidly obese model. I believe the term should be a statement model. This means that she makes her living from being morbidly obese, meaning that if she loses that weight, she won't make money anymore. She will no longer be relevant. Now, Tess, is this why you are telling the world that you are anorexic so that you will remain relevant? Remember, I said earlier that I'm here to call out bullshit. Tess didn't have to tell the world anything. As a matter of fact, she doesn't like it when others talk about her weight. Okay, Tess, if we are wrong to bring up your size, then what makes it right when you do? Yes, this is what this mess is all about. There are two types of anorexia, and whichever one you look the diagnosis requirements for, Tess Holliday does not meet any. She has no fear of gaining weight or becoming fat. She is morbidly obese. And she became obese not from restriction of energy intake, but rather eating herself to that point.
I turned to food to kind of cope with my feelings.
Tess invented the F your beauty standard phrase as a response to the fashion industry glamorizing teen women and pushing the idea that women are only beautiful if they are teen, basically. Now, the same woman who's been pushing for fat acceptance and sending everybody basically screw themselves is anorexic.
What?
The same woman glamorizing obesity and being happy to be obese is not afraid of becoming obese.
What?
Either Tess Holliday has been lying to the world her entire life with this persona that she's known for, or she is lying now. Either way, she is manipulative, hypocritical, and an attention whore. My bad. Attention seeker. I'm not questioning this diagnosis, and I actually don't care whether it is true or not. But I care that this hypocritical, gaslighting, and manipulative bully is using a mental illness to push her agenda. Yes. Have you been losing contracts because you've lost some weight? Is this why you are now using anorexia to stay relevant and cash on, bringing attention to you any way possible? Because that's what she does. Remember the Matoshi dress? Link in the description if you don't. 1 minute you are all F your beauty standards. Accept my fat. I'm fat and beautiful. And the next minute you are I don't want to be fat. Therefore I won't eat anymore. What happened to the cakes and pizza that you shoved to our faces, being happy to eat them all and wanting more? Celebrating obesity any chances you get. And now she's upset to be receiving backlashes left and right. Listen, it's not okay to harass others just because they don't agree with you. But on the other hand, this is something that Tess herself does and has her followers do. Now, whether or not she tells them directly to harass and bully those who don't agree with them does not matter as much as she not condemning that behavior. And actually, she fuels it. Now, she is being harassed and backlashed over her anorexia diagnosis, and we are supposed to feel sorry for her?
Nope.
What does your own medicine taste like, Tess? Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. Anorexia is a serious mental illness, and it should not be used for fame or taken lightly as a matter of fact, because then it negates the pain of those actually going through it or other eating disorders. It is disrespectful for those people and a big slap to their faces. And this is a bad habit from the proponent of fat acceptance, using actual serious conditions and situations for people to feel sorry for them. Whether it is disability, being a minority, and now eating disorder? No, not today, Satan. By the way, in one of her posts, there is a clear clue that all this is made up. Anorexia is an eating disorder, not a disordered eating. The difference between the two is that eating disorders are mental illnesses, while disordered eating is not. Anyone diagnosed with either knows that difference. Tess Holliday may or not be recovering from anorexia. I don't know, but I do believe that she may be dealing with some mental illness and therefore should be checked in and properly diagnosed. I feel sorry for the woman, and it is sad that she has to resort to such tactics in a way to remain relevant. Get up, Tess. If not for you, at least do it for your kids. Thanks, and see you in the next one.